Right now, quick build is a bit buggy still. Okay, I'm gonna pretend that it's not, because that makes it easier for me. A base is 350. Okay. So I should go 4A, 4A, 4A. Yeah, we can see a little progress bar. And then you make this thing over here. I feel so clumsy. Can I do camera hotkeys yet? I would love to do camera hotkeys. Yes? How do I create that? This is wrong. What? I'm hitting Shift plus F1. What? You can't change control? Oh. Why not? Okay. That's all right. Okay, another question. Maybe a really dumb one. How do I center on my shrine? Say, for example, I'm over here, and I want to create a control group, a camera control group for that location. It's going to jump to that location. I want it to be perfectly in the center of my screen. I can't do that either. But one thing I know I can do is, like, say, make hotkey 5, and then double tap it, and then hit control plus 1. And I can do the same thing over here. And now, you know, we have the two in the perfect center of my screen. That's the only way of doing it. There is no, like... Okay, there is no... Because this is fine at the start of the game, but it'd be kind of annoying later on. Okay. I have to set rally points for my base every time I make it. I think I can make a rally point as soon as I set up the structure, right? So let's try and give... Let's give this a try. So I make a base over here. I gotta wait for the guy to get here. I'm gonna make this hotkey 5. Control F3. And then I have to set the rally point. Okay, so now my 3 hotkeys for the bases are all perfectly in the center. I will tell you, camera hotkeys are the most important in this game compared to... Oh, you mean they're less important in this game? I see. How come they're less important in this game? So when I hit W, I can re-rally all my bases. Because I don't have a hotkey for my structures. Oh, you mean because there is no inject? I see. Yeah, fair. Okay. Do I still select a worker to make a structure, or is that not really worth it? Say I want to make some meat farms and I want to build it over here. Hello? Really? You? How does that work? Okay, so I think this is just not finished yet, right? It's just not finalized. Okay. Because that is a little funky for sure. Yeah. So the hotkeying is just default grid, which is kind of nice. All right. So we can make both of these. I can make off Shroud,
Lowko,
right? Pretty easily.
Is it really you? What a blessing.
Wait. Why are there 2 notifications? Professional streamer. Thank you, Toby. Appreciate you. Okay, so for a quick build, I don't use this system over here very much because it's just slow. I would maybe use this, like, say it's like a late game scenario. I'm like, oh snap, I need to make quickly like meat farms or whatever, and then move back to my army, right? Then I can maybe use quick build, but it probably shouldn't be my default go-to. Army building. Do I do that using hotkeys for my structures? Or should I be using the quick build thing over here in the bottom?
No, it is not Lowko. As per PM producer, this is pig. Yeah,
that's what I saw, Red Panda. It was kind of funny. They took a little media day at I Am Katowice, right? And this was the day before we went live. And me and Pig recorded a video about Group C and D, which were two of the groups that were being played the next day. And whenever they like... Wait, I'm getting dropped frames! Ah! Anyways, whenever I was on screen, they called me Pig. And whenever Pig was on screen, they called him Lowko. Lucky Pig. I'm getting some drop frames, guys. Is this my internet or is this the game? Hold up. I'm gonna just close the game. Okay, I just closed the game. Ooh, now I don't drop frames anymore. Yikes. Is this a Stormgate issue? I guess it is, right? Wait, I'm still lagging? Ay, 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 ay. I seem to be fine on my own stream, guys, when I go to my own live stream. Oh, no. What? Whoa. It was gone for a little bit, and then it wasn't anymore. My internet is fine, I'm assuming. Oh, it's a spike in my GPU usage. So I think it's gone now, right? It's okay now? Is it? I hope. Any feedback would be nice. It's still there right now? Huh? Let me try and run a speed test real quick. I don't know if it's a good idea for me to run a speed test while I'm streaming, but I guess I'll give it a try just to see if my internet is maybe messing up. But I'd be very surprised. Okay, my download is immediately fine. That's good. My upload is also more than fine. I am getting about 900 megabit up. Still climbing though, so that's not an issue. My GPU and CPU usage is chilling. No CPU problem, no memory problem, no GPU limitations. So it's not me, is it? I don't think it's me. What I can try and do, guys, is change my output to a different Twitch server and see if that's the... So I have it set up, I think, to automatically select the server that it streams to. No, I'm not streaming to YouTube. How do I even select what server I stream to in 2024? I've not done this in ages. Ah, I can do that. I can do that. Okay. Hello? Hello? Oh, that's my own stream. Did that work? I am now streaming to Düsseldorf. Guten Tag, Deutschland. Danke bitte für die Internet. No new computer, no. We're not lagging? Okay, well that's good. Liebe meine Deutschland. Sehr good. No skipped frames either? I think there may be a couple of issues to one of the Twitch servers, but I don't know. Rather than it automatically selecting the Amsterdam server, I am now streaming to Düsseldorf. Rotti had issues yesterday too. He blamed his mom. Okay. Well, if my computer continues lagging, I'll blame Roddy's mom as well. That seems like a good solution to me. I will boot up Stormgate again, guys. See if it works now. Yeah, so this used to be a thing back in the day. So I am an old man streamer at this point, right? I've streamed for a long time, and like sometimes Twitch would just start lagging, and then you would change the server that you stream to, and everything would be fine again. Now, that hasn't been an issue in a long while, ever since they got bought by Amazon. But I guess sometimes it can still happen. So basically the way that it works in OBS is that if you set it up to auto-select server, it will just take the server with the least ping, right? And that happens to be, for me, Amsterdam. Although Dusseldorf is like... What's my ping to Dusseldorf, do you think? Dusseldorf is not very far. Dusseldorf is like maybe a 2-hour drive at most. About 69? I think less. Less than 69. Although that'd be nice. 42. Then it has to be 42. Right. 42 is indeed less than 69. Let me see. Please let me know if it starts lagging again, guys. Any frame drops or choppiness would be appreciated. I was thinking maybe it's because of the game, because obviously this is the beta, and I can imagine it's not quite perfect. Unlike you, you're perfect. Oh, yeah, you're perfect. You already knew that. But yeah, if there are any issues, please let me know. Why is Laughing Man in here again? This who is Laughing Man? Yeah, this guy's quick, dude. He wants to take me to the boneyard. That's what he wants to do. Am I making it public? No, dude. This guy is a quick typer. Boneyard. Yeah. I guess now we're playing Vanguard. Okay. So. I hate this hotkey so much. Stop it, video game. I have to go into the settings right away. My console hotkey by default is hotkey Y, which is terrible. Can I change that? Can I set it up to be escape instead?
Bot activated.
Open menu. You get to be F10. Like a reasonable game. Cancel command? Oh, gamers! Oh, did you see me cancel that worker unit? Look at it. And now if I want to close the game, F10. Now I understand that most modern games don't really use that system anymore. Is there a base camera hotkey, guys? So, but in StarCraft 2 there's a default hotkey of backspace for base camera. Alt F4? Okay, let me give that a try. Alt F4 for okay, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, bro. Base camera. I love this song, by the way. This song is sick. Can't really hear it, but... Select all army, spacebar? I don't like that. Make it tilde. Add all idle workers to selection. Oh, jeez. Okay, cancel it then, I guess. There's no base camera hotkey? Love that. I don't like the zoom in all too much, but I guess I can leave it bound for now. Drag scroll is also in reverse, right? Am I crazy? Like, maybe I'm too used to StarCraft. But base camera, I can invert it? Oh, thank God. I don't know if it's fine now. Maybe I have already inverted it. I'm just confused about everything here. How do I... invert drag scrolling. Yes. Is this better now or not? Hold up. Now I'm getting confused. Okay, no, we're gonna change that. I'm gonna actually change it back again, because maybe I've gotten used to it, I don't know. Drag scroll smoothing. That's terrible. What? It just keeps going for a little bit? Why would I want that? Maybe that's nice for casting or something. High? Oh, it just keeps going. What? Oh. Oh, it's a bit buggy too. Whoa. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Definitely turn that off. I'm gonna set my frame limit to 60 for now, so I don't have any graphics issues. But I would obviously want to play it a little more than that if I can. This one goes off. Lock mouse to window. See, I have lock mouse to window on, but I can still move my... Okay, that only works apparently in the screen. Gotcha. Sharpness? Is sharpness nice?
How can I help?
Oh, I may like the sharpness a little bit. I think we looked into this some time ago. Oh, that's too sharp. I think that might actually look kind of good on stream. Yeah, I don't hate it.
See you on the ladder.
What's going on, K Springleaf? Yeah?
You're directed.
You're looking to get absolutely destroyed by me, K Springleaf? Alright. Looking forward to it too, man. Thank you very much for the 44. I'll leave it at a minimum amount of sharpness, I think. Yeah, a little bit. Point one. Seems a little sharper, it's nice. Can I only change this though with DLSS? Yeah. So this generally makes the games run better, but I honestly don't know how it works in this game. This seems to be... Yo, Zizmouse, thank you very much. Gifting 5 community subs, thank you. Let's go Stormgate, let's go, man. Appreciate it. Have you guys experimented with DLSS settings at all? Is this like worth turning on or off? What? Oh, I thought this had to do with the camera smoothing, guys. It's nothing to do with the camera smoothing. It's just very weird. That's a map bug? Okay. That's not good. Automated control groups. Automatically place units in control groups when they spawn. This is one of those things that I have a love-hate relationship with. Because it could be really good, but I don't think I would like it. So I'm gonna turn that off. But it could be good. Minimap on left. By default, it's on the right, which I don't like very much. Oh, that makes it very big. What's the smallest console I can do? 70%. Ooh, what's the correct value for my I think actually 100% may be right. I'll leave it at the game's default for now. But that's kind of a cool slider to have. You use auto control groups and put the stuff you want to micro on 4? Okay. Alright.
How can I help?
Okay, I'll host a game with the Infernals and we'll go from there. No lag, by the way, guys? No issues anymore? So it was all Twitch? No lag? Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and just make every structure. and give it a try. And then we'll try and get like a build order type of thing going. I don't really know any build orders. But I don't think it would be a bad idea. We 100% blame it on Twitch? Yeah. That's a good plan. I still like having control groups for my future bases, though. Look, a great job at Katowice. Yo, thank you, man. It was your first live event? Nice. It was actually really nice, dude. Like, we obviously show up to the venue a little earlier, right? Not as the event starts, but a little bit before that, right? Usually an hour or two. Sometimes they have a show up real early, and then it's a bit silly, but... Anyways, for this particular one, for this I Am Katowice, people were lining up to get into the StarCraft stage like 90 minutes before the stage would open. Imagine this. This game is freaking... How old? 14 years? And people are lining up to make sure that they have a seat. So, one of the things that I heard... So, we did like a signing session, right? On Sunday. This is also kind of crazy. Okay, hold up. I need to talk about this. We did like a signing session on Thursday... not on Thursday, on Sunday. So, the event began on Thursday. We showed up 20 minutes late because of the fact that the series that we were doing before that went on for a longer time than anticipated, right? So we show up like a little while late. And there were so many nerds waiting. It was very humbling. There were so many people waiting in line to say hello to me and Pig. We had an hour scheduled for it. And we easily filled that hour. It was kind of nuts, man. Yeah, so a lot of people came up to me afterwards as well, after the event like wrapped up. They said they would have come to say hello, but they didn't because they were afraid that they would lose their seat in the stadium thing. Which is kind of amazing, man. Like, so many people just still hyped for SC2. Yeah, we genuinely could have used probably a stage like 50% bigger, easy. They just wanted to see Pig, that's okay. When I want Lowko's signature, I'll just turn up at his house. Please don't. Please don't turn up at my... No, it's a bad idea. No, but honestly, kind of amazing, though. Really cool. Yeah. Fuck the Super Bowl, man. I Am Katowice is way cooler, right? Actually, you could watch it back to back. I watched 1/4 of American football, guys. 1/4 of a match of American football. So I'm basically an expert now. One thing that I've learned about American football is that the rules are needlessly complex. Yeah. Nobody understands the rules either. Like, even people that watch the game all the time, we're not entirely sure about the rules. Which I found a pretty interesting way of doing anything, but... Forget Taylor Swift? What's up with Taylor Swift, guys? Why do you guys keep saying Taylor Swift? I've had like 4 people say Taylor Swift in my stream today. Did everybody become a Taylor Swift fan over the week? Like, what? What happened, guys? She won the Super Bowl? Ah, okay. She's the girlfriend of one of the players in the finals? Okay. Do you think she had to pay for her own ticket to be there? Because I heard the ticket prices for like the Super Bowl were kind of insane. That's what I learned. People are apparently spending insane amounts of money to go there.
Ready to kill.
So they changed the way that the white health bar works.
Out of my way.
Taylor Swift really fell off since releasing Poker Face. Poker Face, yeah. That was peak Taylor, I agree. Do we have a name yet for the white health bar, guys? Has anybody decided on a name yet? Because I think White Health is a really dumb name. Nobody? No, we're still just on White Health. It kind of functions like a shield now. Yeah, I guess it is kind of a shield now. You know what? The way I guess it functions right now, right? So if I understand correctly, Infernal units get this little white health bar above their heads when they are on Shroud. So that's this, like, stuff. In the past, it would degenerate when they're off Shroud. So, like, they would lose health over time. But they've changed that with this build. Yeah, so they've changed it with the build. So it basically is just a shield that only regenerates when you're on Shroud, right? It's kind of like a Proto Shield, except Proto Shields, they regen automatically out of combat. And I guess these just regen only on Shroud? Yeah, no, about 7 people immediately got auto-mod flagged when I asked for a suggestion. Yeah, no, it's okay.
Your command.
Regeneration is 1% of HP per second? Okay.
Out of my way.
So this guy happens to get about 0.8. No, this is slower. This guy is supposed to get 0.8 health a second on Shroud? I feel like it's slower than that. But they can't regen the actual health, right? No. Out of my way. But it's about, yeah. I guess this thing is getting 1 health every 1, 2, 3. Nah, this guy is getting it like 1 health every 1.5 seconds or so, it seems. Not a very scientific approach, but... okay. So there's upgrades as well for these dudes. So if I want to build, I should just go... S. Yeah. Shields fast. Yeah, and that's the point. Right. Health? Yeah, there's... I guess there's regen camps. That's a good point. Those will automatically come in. Okay. Twilight Spire. So Twilight Spire used to be at Lairtech or Greater Shrine, but now that's no longer the case. Oh look, this text is actually baked in. Look at that. That's funny. I changed the hotkey to escape. There's a cooldown? Why the fuck is there a cooldown after you cancel? Anyways, press Y to cancel is not correct. Why is there a cooldown? Is the cooldown shared? No, it's not. So it's only specifically this structure. It's got a little white glowy bit while it's got a cooldown. No, it still has the white glowy bit. Why does that one have a white glowy bit and this one doesn't? I have a hard time figuring out if things are features or bugs. Okay. No, I think that animation after, so maybe after you start it up and then you cancel it. So now it gets the glowy bit while it's upgrading, but if I cancel it, it remains the glowy bit. It just, yeah, it loses the little satellite dish on top. So there's like a little dish that pops out. But if you cancel it, the glowy bit around it remains. Nah, that's definitely a bug. That's certainly not a feature. Can I micro these guys yet? No. So these give me supply, right? So the meat farm gives me 2 supply, and then the fell hogs give me +2 supply each. And they just sort of die when they are off Shroud, because they have very little sustain, I guess, and then they regen again. How do we feel about the fell hogs, guys? I'm not sure if I like it. So they're not microable. So my problem with the fell hogs is that they just sort of die off over time, right? And they're kind of cute, I guess. And they do deal damage when there's an enemy unit that comes by. But these things give 2 supply and these things give 10 supply. I don't really like the fact that they... Is there like a consume ability? I don't like that they give supply, I guess. Fell bacon proficients. You can consume them for white health? Okay. Yeah, they're kind of like a graveyard from Warcraft 3. That's very true. But I think the graveyard in Warcraft 3 is way cooler than this. This is a bit funky to me. Okay, anyways. I made this guy as well, the Shadow Flyer. I think this dude doesn't have a model yet. So this guy basically has... detonates itself onto a target enemy air unit, gaining speed as it approaches, and it deals area of effect damage. Okay. Is there a follow command? I don't think there is, right? This is like AoE Scourge. And they get a boost of... How else do you get supply? Well, what I'm saying is you get supply from the structure itself, but also from the little piggies. So the piggies are also 2 supply each. Now, G is patrol. If I leave it on patrol like this... Oh, this is a really janky unit at this point, though. Its deceleration and acceleration are terrible. F is a move command. You can also just right click. The meat farms can snowball so much. Right. Okay, so I can also get the Spriggan. So basically the Shadow Flyer is available at Hatchery Tech. But it's not really something that we need to worry about too much. Because the real attacking unit is not available until Ritual Chamber. Oh, wait, can I get a Ritual Chamber already too, actually? No, so the Ritual Chamber does require me to go up to watch a Greater Shrine, which is basically the lair. So, if this thing is on patrol over here, is it on attack move patrol or is it on move command patrol?
1 year already.
What's going on, Callist? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Does anybody know if there is a flying air unit that comes by this location right now? Will my dude automatically start chasing it whilst it's on patrol? Or... let's test it? Well, there's nothing to attack. So it is attack. If they can attack, yes. Okay, so it's attack move patrol, not move command patrol. All right. So that's actually kind of a big deal. Because I could just surround their base with a bunch of these guys. And since they speed up, 125 damage is also kind of a lot. But then again, this is clearly a placeholder. Okay, so I can make the Shadow Cleft. Not to be confused with the Treble Cleft. That's something else entirely. And then also the Ritual Chamber. Lowko, stop testing things and get on the ladder. No, we gotta test things. Also, I need a build order. Do you have a build order, Lorimbo? Lorimbo, you look like a man with a plan. You probably have multiple build orders. Because you've been gaming hard. Do you have any basic go-to strats that you think are good? Yeah, I know. You do? I'm hyped. Yeah, but I don't know. Ay. Absolutely. Please go ahead and link it. That'd be great. We're gonna watch a Lorimbo video. Unless it's really long. 7 minutes. Okay, well that is... My attention span is not that long, dude, but okay. We will have a look at it in just a moment. We have the Soulforge Ascendance, allows brutes to spawn an additional fiend when they perish. Yeah, he did only 7 minutes. That's where you know Lorimbo is not yet a professional YouTuber. Look at this, 7 minutes and 52 seconds. At 8 minutes, you get mid-roll ads, Lorimbo. God, dude. Rookie mistake. We'll get to that. That'll be your next lesson. Yeah, you could have breathed like 4 more extra time. So these guys look cool, but their attack animation I don't really like. I know I'm being very particular with stuff, but it's kind of hard to read what they're doing. Maybe if like their attack glow started a little earlier or something, I'm not exactly sure, but... Thank you very much, Bunny. Gifting a sub to Lorimbo. Yeah, they feel like shittier Mutalisks. I don't know. They're floaty? Whoa. Can you guys see that jittering too on the selection circle on the ground? What the hell? It's tracing. Is that DLSS or is that in-game? Oh, it's much better without DLSS. Still looks like that circle is moving at like a quarter of the game's speed though. It's artifacting with DLSS? Okay. Pick it!
Closing in on 120.
Jeez. Coming up on a 10-year resub. Absolute Giga Chad. So I don't like the way that looks. If that is what it's supposed to look, DLSS is a clear off for me. You guys see what I mean though with the attack command? Like they do look kind of cool. But I find it kind of hard to judge where it's attacking or something. I don't know. I saw like a game where somebody made a whole lot of these and I couldn't really keep track of what they were trying to do. Yeah, I don't think this is the final version of this unit at all. I like the concept of it though. It's got a very flat face. Do you think those are lips, or do you think it's just like, it doesn't have lips? Like, these could be really beautiful lips. Very smooth. You need like an entire lipstick every time. Or do you think they're just cut off right over here? That might just be flesh. You've never noticed how hideous it is? It's very flat. It doesn't have a nose. Yeah, maybe every Spriggan. Oh no, look, we can see it over here. Yeah, I think Spriggans have a very flat nose because they're probably not that smart and they fly into windows all the time. Yeah, so they do not have lips. Those are not lips, it's just flesh. Dentists love this guy. Yeah, you can now no longer make Spriggans, I'm sorry. So Spriggans have the same thing, right? Even though they're a flying unit? Yes. Shroud is all enveloping, guys. Even ground units and air units are... It's beautiful. They feel floaty to me. I don't know why. I think they're moving after... Like they scoot around? There's something in general with unit collision in this game that feels a little off compared to, for example, SC2. Where sometimes units get stuck. And they like still kind of scoot around a bunch. Especially in combat where their model gets bigger. It's, yeah, it's a bit strange. Anyways, I'm sure they'll fix that. Demon Hoof Tremors allows the Magmadon's Tremble ability to periodically stun nearby enemy ground units. Okay. So Magmadons are the Kodo guys. Yeah. Yeah. The Kodos must be protected. And then we have Consume. Sacrifices a nearby Felhog or Fiend. Right, so that's why these guys exist. They're here for bacon. So I don't actually have to target anything, do I? Like, I just hit C once? Yeah, what's the range of that? So say you're over here. Are you still gonna kill that hog? No. There's bacon. Okay, so that's about the range over here. So it will go after the little hog over here. That's about the distance, apparently. Its tail is clipping into the map. Nice. Okay. Goes into a rampage, pushing nearby units out of the Magmadon's path and dealing 150 damage over 6 seconds to nearby enemy ground units. This guy seems insane. Plus he does like a swag walk, you know? When he's stomping around like that. Like this is like a weird mating dance. This is probably what dinosaurs used to do. Like if I was a dinosaur, that's what I'd be doing. I wonder if I like their previous ability more though with the stun. But.
Are we friends yet? Why do you still not return my calls?
Stan, calm down. Dear Lowko, I wrote you, but you still ain't replied. I left my character code and my Battle.net address inside. I sent 2 PMs back in beta. You must have not arrived. I don't remember the exact song anymore. It was very good though. Thank you very much, Mr. Steal Your Beef. Yeah, it's kind of throwing a tantrum. Kind of. Okay, so they can also use the brutes for this, right? So I have some of these brutes. They cannot consume the brutes themselves. But the brutes can use Sundering Soul to split themselves into 2s. And then this guy, if he has less health, can gobble up one of those little dudes. Right. Rips the unit in half, creating fiends in the process. So one thing that is new with this build that I am a little confused by is the fact that it now auto-splits when dying. So in the previous build of the game, you would want to have... Like you would want to look at it, right? It's kind of like you want to split it into multiple little guys right before it would normally die. But right now it just automatically does it. So other than for like very specific instances, I don't think you really want to be splitting the units all too often. Like obviously there's going to be moments where you will need to, and if you fight a lot, it will happen automatically. But I don't know if I love the fact that it's like automated, but... No, so these guys also no longer like just die. So I can regen their shields on Shroud. I think shields is a much better term. Do people still call it white health? If they're infected, you want to auto-split as they won't get a fiend? Okay. I think white health is a pretty bad name for it. Just feels weird. They're removing unit veterancy with the next patch? Really? Vanguard will not get veterancy? Well, that's what wait, am I misunderstanding? Oh, I see. Ah, so that's a pretty big counterplay. Right, okay, so right now, I guess in the current version of the game, if you force a brute to split, or you manually do it, both of them provide veterancy to the Vanguard, but in the upcoming patch of the game, which I think is supposed to land today, when you force split, it will not give you any XP. You can already deny that in the current one? How? Would you need to last hit your own units, or? Tonight you also get full white health on the fiends if you manually split? Ah, okay, I see. Okay, so they're not making it quite as punishing anymore as it once used to be because you didn't get any of your white health. Or you didn't get any of the fiends in the first place, I guess. But then, after today's patch, they will make it so that you spawn with more white health when you do manually split them. So right now, these guys spawn with 50% of their HP, and these guys also spawn with 50% of their shields. I should say shields rather than HP. Yeah, the top bar is new. We'll go over that in a moment. Right, so the Gaunts. I haven't really messed around with Gaunts too much, but I have an ability called Reaper's Rush. Increases the unit's movement speed by 50%. 50%? The fuck? So I did make one of those structures. A ritual chamber.
Your command.
Didn't they have like a, Yeah, this is it. Attack units are infected with Infest. So I don't think it works on friendly units. I don't really know what Infest does, but I know a lot of people are complaining about it. Or does it just not work on any of my fiends? Listen. Okay, I'm gonna take a couple of dudes towards the other side of the map. The peaceful AI is not gonna know what hit him. He's expending. Oh wait, no, he's not. Oh, units that are infested by it when they die? Let's give it a try on this dude. So is this guy infested right now? Yes. The unit has taken 1% of its max health in damage per second. If the unit is... Wait, is it just... Okay, I see. Aha, so it gives me one of these little guys. So these guys are kind of insane. So I have Reaper's Rush right now. Does it work on Bobs? Looks like it. Yep. So that steamrolls really hard. Yeah, that steamrolls really hard.
Forces are in battle. I'm ready.
Okay. We have this thing. Summon an effigy at the target location that provides Shroud for 60 seconds. Let's give that a try. So this is a little thing that allows me to basically regain white health, aka the shields, whilst on the Shroud, right? But also in combat. I can kill this. Enemies can probably kill it too. Alright. We have the Hellspawn Resurgence. Refreshes all charges on a friendly spire. Iron Vault, Conclave, or Twilight Spire. So this basically allows you to produce stuff. I don't see why you would use this. Seems very costly. Unless like you're really in a desperate scenario. You really do want to avoid using this. Because basically I can click this, I think. I have to target individual structures even? That does not seem very good. It's Giga busted? You can use it on your production of imps. Okay. I thought it was only unit producing structures. Aha! Ah, okay, that is really good in that case. I thought this was the shrine, but that's the Twilight Spire. Yeah, I guess this is, yeah, it says Friendly Shrine, Iron Vault, Conclave, or Twilight Spire. Okay, yeah. So basically, any of my current unit producing structures get it. I see, okay. Nightfall Infestation. After a 3-second delay, infests enemy units in the targeted area and reduces their vision by 50%. I can blind enemy units? Plus they're infested right now. But I guess it only is 10 seconds. And they're, yeah, okay, they're not gonna be able to take a lot of changes. Okay. Summons the Shroud Stone near an existing shrine or Shroud Stone. The summoned Shroud Stone gains 100% increased attack speed and damage for 30 seconds. I don't know how I feel about top bar abilities. Like, I'm just thinking about explaining this to people that are unfamiliar with the game. And these are hella confusing. Like, this one is easy. After a 3-second delay, infests enemy units in the targeted area and reduces their vision by 50%. They will get familiar in time. I get that, yeah, but... yeah, maybe this is just a bit confusing in general, though. And obviously, these are still... I'm gonna assume this is a placeholder, because... yeah.